Don 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 diri diri don 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 don. Hey, my daughter. As you can hear, I'm not much of a singer, but today I thought because you are going into a festive season, you need someone who's gonna serenade you into this time. The time eyaziwa ke ngexesha leholide zeChristmas, iholide zokuzalwa kukaYesu. But today I have with me today Thembani Matika. As I've said before, he was born in Zwelitsha, but I want him to tell us all about his upbringing and how he actually got to pay attention to his craft and talent, which is ukucula ngohlobo acula ngayo. He's an opera singer, and he has done so many of these in a public platforms, and he's also been dubbed the Pavarotti yalapha South Africa by abantu abafana noBathabile, umama Bathabile Dlamini, and by the way, she's actually in Gqeberha today. Hopefully we get to speak to her if she doesn't leave very soon. Unjani Thembani?
Man, I'm good. God is good all the time. Okokuqala manibulise man ngegama elihle lenkosi yethu Yesu Kristu. Ndibulele kakhulu ngokubana uye wandicinga to come and be part of i-podcast yakho.
Yes.
Mr. Olwam, thank you very much for having me. Ndabulela kakhulu. Igama lami ndinguThembani ezu Olwam esitsho Matika isenim. Kuncibana lo nojabolo ngomhlandla ngontswentswe ngonyembezana kuqhanqolo lo. Zimbini ke iziduko ezizele mina ngamacirha noRhadebe omthi mkhulu ondlebe enhle zombini uMashwabade. Ndiyazinca ke ngobuXhosa bam. Ndisuka eZwelitsha ezone 10 eKing Williamstown. Ngihlala ngasemangcwabeni ke pha, you can imagine umntana okhulele ngasemangcwabeni. Ubani bona has each and every weekend izibane sehla phambi kwakowabo. Yeah, I grew up under lo meko injalo.
Yes, ihlobo zami ezininzi nabazali, I mean, or auntie, no magazi, my cousins, or malume are actually sleeping on those in those cemeteries. Yes. Ngoba nam ndizalelwe eZwelitsha zone 9, and I've also done my lower primary school, KwaNoxolo lower primary school, and Nenzondelelo. So uyabona ngomkhaya lo ndikuphathele yona today. So Zwelitsha, please stand up. Representing. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I never try and shout. I've learned never to shout, but to improve my argument. But today we have evokes as mangaliso. I want to take Thembani now to take us through maybe just a little about. You've already said uzalelwa eZwelitsha and ngasemangcwabeni. Take us through your parent ukukhula kwakho. What do you remember? What do you take to heart, and what do you really cherish ngokuzalwa kwakho eZwelitsha and ude uzofika apha eBhayi kwenzeke ntoni?
Okay. Let me start. They are grades now, not grade.
Yeah,
we used to standards. Standard 1. Yeah, it's grade 3.
Grade 3, yes.
Yes, grade 3. Yeah. Bendifunde noZizwe. Lower primary, the grade 3. And noZizwe, each and every year, there is a graduation ends for a student as ends grade 4, standard 2. So, principal, I don't know what happened, but the principal, wherever that there is umdano koyo, kwezi standards lower than grade 4. So, kwabe kukho ingoma that time yayiyesithatha mina isithi uyehla yehla uzakhe uyehla yehla uzakhe uyehla yehla. I think you know that song. Bawabo. Yes. So it started there, and I did
sizohlala kuwe nobathi
that song exactly. That's the song. Yeah, that's the song.
It was a hit.
Yeah, it was a it was a hit that time. Yeah, so I will be entertaining each and every.
Don't
try, bro. Don't try. Don't even try. Yeah, stick to your lane. Yeah. So the ngumuntu ke ebesolo ke bizwa ke xa kukhona events ezikhoyo esikolweni into bana mandizocula Uyabo, and then I went to grade 5, which is standard 3. Fortunately, there was a music class then. It was a subject, music, as Zwelitsha High Primary 2007. If I still remember, utishara music that time, Mr. Ngonde from Epakamisa. So that time, they zange ndifike ngicule high school, primary, zange ndifike ngicule. Yeah, I did the staff notation, learning about those magudu, yeah, the tonic sulfurs, all those.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Babengekho nabo.
Okay.
Uyabo, do re mi fa sol la uzawufakwa on top of i-staff notation. Xa usawusenza bani grade 6, which is standard 4. Yabo, and standard 5. So I did get a staff notation, lot 3 years a primary school. Yeah? And then in my mind, I always heard this voice, this inner voice that is telling me that, hey, my man, you must look for a high school as a choir, a choir and stuff. And I looked around because in Opera Soloist, I have to dance research, but sesiphi isikole, and andifuni isikolo siluzayo because asikhona inompendulo, sikhona inonceba ithemba labantu intoni bhisho yam. But I heard of Hector Peterson, and Hector Peterson those years, it was doing great. It was winning, taking cups, you see. So I told myself, no, let me go to Hector Peterson. Then I'm going to register, and then that's for my school, and I go back and I fell choir. I lead the late Mr. Makali Ukalawe. I don't know whether you know him.
No,
yeah.
The high school ndiyenze apha eBhayi.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, man.
So ndiye emva kwenzondelelo ndiye ndaza apha
eBhayi. Yes. Oh, okay. That's why wakholwa zanqaba mos.
Yeah, that's why we basically miss each other
Yeah,
in that sense. Ngaphandle nje kobonana every now and then.
Yeah. Fast forward ne. Hector ke ndifike ndacula ibass. Ubona andikwazi ucula mos mina ndazila ngoma ndicule then uzakhe. So now we are changing siza ku choral music yabo. And I don't know which part am I singing. I don't know noma zakhe tenor or soprano or no, but ndafika in this hall ndafika kukho abantu abaninzi no more than 100, but the voices ezazifuneka at that time zazi 60 voices. I think more than 120 I can say, a lot of students. So there were auditions, so I don't know which part I'm going to sing, and then I ended up saying I'm singing bass. Just imagine, you see now I'm big now. You see, ndandibhityile then, and then ndingene kule bass ndibane ndihayida ngabantu, kufunwa yini kha kanjonga abantu abacula ibass kutheni bemnyama ingathi badala, neenqula zabo zizinkulu. Hey, but yami incinci.
But ubukwazi ukupitcha at the bass level?
No.
Okay.
I didn't.
So
I was hiding.
Okay.
But fortunately, what happened is that ndachola i-CD case. Yabo. Kulo nyaka nandifika ngayo, it was 1996. Ndachola i-CD case. The CD case yayine CDs as classical music. And I came to this CD. It was a double-sided CD, DVD. And I looked around for a place that I can place these things and stuff, you see. But xa ndifika kuyo ndifumanisa this is a concert ye-three tenors, Pavarotti, Carreras, no Domingo. They had a concert in France, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I've listened to it. I think there were about 16 to 18 songs. You see, and at that moment, things were very, very bad when it comes to my background. Ekhaya, we were 17. You can just imagine. And uzawufumanisa into yobana umakhulu wakho notamkhulu wakho lo aba banijongileyo bazawubane besenza i-10s ngani noba yi-17 uba uthengelwe izihlangu ngoJanuary okanye ngoDisemba uzawuphinda uzifumane mhlawumbi komnye uDisemba okanye agqithe noluzayo ufumane ngoMarch, yabo, because each and every month khona something nje ozayithengela, yabo. So ndisuka kwindawo enjalo, so yayisifundisa ke loo nto i-patience, yabo, and I had into yobana ndinyamezele kuloo meko injalo, yabo, even iimeko noba zazinjani na, yabo. But the only thing that I like about myself is that bendingumntana or curious, I can say, because I was involved in sport. I was playing cricket, I was playing tennis, I was playing basketball. You see, I can name them. Yeah. So
it got you busy at least.
Yeah, and again, I think I focus more on ekhaya into yobana kwenzeka ntoni, because sometimes you fumanisa into yobana it's difficult, right, even to get something to eat xa uvela esikolweni. Yeah, I understand. So government was doing a great thing. It was a great initiative le yobana akwazi into yobana asiphathele ukutya, yabo, and to get food. So yayazi uba at least butyile esikolweni, make sure
that feeding scheme.
Yes,
it
was good.
Because nyani, I remember now, because still in the same conditions as Zwelitsha, I remember when like I think 2 or 3 guys, we used to be about 40 in the class. No Mtutuzeli, no Lazola, Lazola Zondani, Mtutuzeli Nekani.
Yes.
Mhlawumbe bengumasixole owesithathu, khona umasixole wase utheni libalise neminyaka wasezone 10, wasezone 8 actually, Mgquba.
Okay, yes, I remember the guy.
Tina, we would be the ones abahambisa neso songa sisike, you know, siza sisikiwe from umama ekitchen somewhere.
So babebakhona abantu enani banika mhlawumbi 2 instead of getting 1 a quarter. Mhlawumbi bathathe half.
Bufumana one, but ubekho abanye banezonga zabo from emakhaya, izikhaftini ezi-right. Abanye mhlawumbi abantwana betishara, abanye baza be-right yonke. So sithi jonga Nobisa, bambe apha kuwe. Xa sewugqiba unike wonke umntu siyazi ongazusitya. And you come and take and have more bread.
Yeah, that's what I usually do now. That's what I usually do.
And then kwabekho nopayoyo. Payo, I think that is the payots, I don't know. Payoyo, what is the biscuits?
Oh, yes. As a ginger or something.
Yeah, that thing.
Yes.
And then we can orange juice, sometimes we can be but
sometimes we'll be
orange juice.
Exactly, man. So I'll get a half, so that if I eat now, because I know after school I have to go to a cricket practice, you see, okanye nganimini ndiyodlala tennis, yabo. So ndikhule ngolo hlobo. I love indlela uThixo andenze ndabalulo, you know, because there were times where if I remember there kwabo grade 7, standard 5, where I told myself, you know what, I'm tired of this, I'm struggling too much, and I love myself for indobana ndisufferishe olu hlobo, you see. Those thoughts zifika emntwini uba noba ndinosweleka, yabo. Because abanye abantwana bayazifumana ezinye izinto, more especially iitshomi zami zahlala kooma-zone 2, zone 1, zone 5, yabo, zii-areas ke, zii-areas ezinabantu abafortunate, yabo. So because azazi bakhona ii-thoughts ezinjalo, but because ndadibana nale city case, yabo, because classical music made me to think, yabo, indenze nangumntu okwaziyo ucinga deep, yabo. And at the same time ndaye ndazamkelela uYesu, yabo, ndaqomba amandame ndiyosokola ecaweni better, yabo, kunoba ndinantsike. And then you know what, things started to change, yabo. Fast forward, I think in 2013, kuba bendingumntu active ereyeni yam, 2013 ndiye ndaselectwa social development to be one of youth as I represent Eastern Cape, Kimberley, but camps zona zazi kwakho camps abanazo youth development camps abazenza, I think basazenza nangoku, because each and every time when I see someone or youth and ndimbona active ereyeni yakhe, ndiye ndimzamele into yobana makangene kweza programs because ziyakhulisa, so that's what I did. 2013 ndiqale khona ke ungena kwezo camps, At that time, kungeli xesha kusweleka the late Tatu Mandela.
Mandela,
Yes, yeah. Tatu Mandela died and we were in Kimberley. It was in December.
First week of December.
Yeah, first week
Must
of
have been
December.
the 5th.
Yes, yes. So as a camps, uyawufumanisa into yobana uthathwa unje awuzinando uphatha ibhega uphela into unika itoilet unikwa impahla unikwa into uzohlala for 2 weeks uyabo kukho ii-classes as in between yabo there games ezidlalwayo and different race yabo kukho abelungu amakhaladi kukho abezulu abesuthu abantoni yabo abantu abasuka kwi-backgrounds ezi-right yeah ezohlukeneyo uyayibona. So funeka ke uzifumane wena in between. You know, I don't know why ndingekakwazi ukubuwa or uthini but ndiyazama uyabo somehow ndiyazama because I've made friends uyabo. Uswelekile uTata Mandela and then there was a memorial service that was done by iLuhatla military base, the 3rd biggest in the whole world, ilapha eKimberley. Elapha eKimberley sasihleli khona ku-tents sihlala phandle kungathi egqine ngonyama mhlawumbi but the place is protected but baza koyikisa because uvuka kusasa ngeqanda elinye cheese 2 slices of cheese mhlawumbi neslice once esonga or 2 you know neapile like saver i-breakfast uyitya ngo-5 uyabo ngo-6 o'clock negqibela utya nihamba nebaleni netrainer yabo niyabuya ningena eklasini niyafunda yabo and then after that yeah ibi program enjalo yabo ekhulisayo engqondweni yabo and ke ngoku ifike ndingumuntu osenazo already ezinantsika ezi features zobana ndingumuntu opatient ndingumuntu othanda abantu uyabo ndingumuntu mna ndiyathanda uhleka ndingumuntu othanda uhleka nje uyabo. So ndazibona ndiyobizwa kwi-tent yam ndobana hey Pavarotti kuzawubakho i-memorial service ngomso apha amajoni ayephaya olwam I'm not sure into yobana inumber but kwakubrown nje yabo you can just imagine onke amajoni alapha eSouth Africa adibene nendawo eyi-1 kwi-memorial service. So kwathiwa mandiyocula and I remember that time I sang Conte Partiro, meaning time to say goodbye. I had ke ngoku to uba ndiyilungiselele ndi-edit ndifake some words uyabo ndifake namagama kaTata Mandela. It was a great experience. I have a big picture eLuhatla, picture yam ibekwe phaa as one of the best youth yabo
yeah, I was going to maybe just to see it as well.
It was a good thing. So khange ndiphinde ndiyeke. Yeah, so events ke zibane zisiza, people started to see me more delivering and ndingumuntu ke mna ke ongasoze disappoint. If you want me at 1 o'clock I'll be here at 12 o'clock. Just to get the feeling of the place endizosebenza kuyo. Check my sound and I will deliver. Not a single day kuzawuthiwa hey ubutheni na ubusele bendingaseli nosela ke mna ke basiyeke le
but with Thembani Matika what's Zwelitsha again, he's an opera singer. He has already opened with a very stunning rendition of
the prayer
yes, and I'm sure so remember. And then now we want him to tell us who has he sang with besides this military base. Where else has he been, and what else does he want to do with his vocal talent? Uzibona uphi? Uvelaphi with this talent? What have you done? Where have you been? Siyayiva the military base. Who have you sang with? Like uyaphi ngayo? Ngifuna uthethe. This is a free reign. Uthethe nje.
Yeah, I don't know where to start, you know. But there's a guy uBethusile that is doing very, very well. uBethusile, we used to share a stage a long time ago, and we even said to each other, "Hey, man, we need to do a song together." But at that time, everyone was busy. We couldn't find time and stuff. But I still want to work with that guy, because I do have his number. We talk sometime, but he's very, very busy.
Yeah.
I see Udumza Maswana. I've shared the stage with Udumza Maswana. Mikasa, ndisebenzile neMikasa somehow apha eGqeberha. We had what was the name of that concert? Okay, it was a long it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Ndisebenzile neMikasa, all the late Lundi, shared the stage with Lundi.
And where do you want to take this to, ke ngoku?
Okay.
Uzibona usenzani ngale talent?
You know what? I've been writing songs, but the only challenge that the artists that are facing in this moment, the only challenge that the artists they are facing is the finances, the finances. Or let me rather say, on my side, I think if I can have equipment like a home studio and a sound system, so not a PA system, a sound system, I think I'll be, by next year, I'll be releasing an album. That is for sure. If I can get those things, it will be easy for me to work, because I'll have to look for the guys who are producers and stuff, so that I maybe invite them in my space, you see, and do what they do. Because the challenge that I'm facing now is that abantu abafuni ngezipeyisi zabo, and we don't have money to pay them. Even if we get the events, they don't pay us the money that we think we deserve. You know, I don't know, maybe if you have been on TV for a long time, maybe shows and stuff, then they will start to recognize that, okay, this guy, maybe we can give him this 120,000, maybe. You see.
And so also mhlambi ayiyonto yokwenza nento yokuba kuphi apho this particular skill esizo appreciate khona okanye esizovuzwa khona kakhulu. I know we do a lot of singing, nje singabantu abamnyama, local choirs. There's always someone esikolweni owaziwayo uba nguyena mntu uleader i-assembly, you know, nguyena mntu xa kukho xa kufuneka ucula unkosikazi le-Afrika, akuyi nabani nani, aweyo Tom, Dick and Olwam, you know, they are selected people. So umculo is very much part of our upbringing and conditioning. But then engathi zikhona indawo, like if you were to go to Italy, if you were to go to France, if you were to go to kwezinye indawo ezithile, I don't know if it is appreciated as much in Cape Town. Is it also, do you think the location has to do with that? Okanye ucinga njani ngento ye-location when it comes to this gift?
Okay. I think I've got two sides. Ne?
Okay.
There's nothing wrong to establish yourself where you are. If you can get only the support that you need.
Yeah.
The second side, I think 2 months back, I did my passport, because the first one expired, and then I did the second one. And then I tried to look for abantu who are already in Greece, maybe in Germany, because I do have friends that are there already, just to let me know when there are auditions that are taking place, you know. So in my mind, I think that I need, or I have to leave, because I've been planning to do that in the past year. I've been planning to do that. So if anything comes, I will just pack my bags and leave, because I think there's a guy, I don't know whether you know the story. Amanzi, the bottle of water is the R7.50, which I was right.
Yes.
Bottle of water, yeah.
The same bottle of water is cost different in different entities or markets.
Yeah. Because the plain in Watenga Lamanzi, the 30 rand, you see.
And I come to colors.
I come to Kalazai. And then uwathenge kwezi shops wathengisayo nge-R7.99. Well, akho mntu uzawukhalaza. I think yile nto yenzekayo even kwi-talent le ndicinga uba nayo, because abantu have been saying that, you know, why don't you go? Yeah, but
I've also seen you doing something new. There's someone on social media, Facebook in particular, will be playing instrumentals and then you'll be singing along with that person.
Yeah,
that is impressive.
That's another strategy that I'm using. Yeah, to be on TikTok. I think on TikTok I'm joining last year. Or this year, maybe I think February this year. TikTok, and I've been consistent trying to upload videos each and every time when I have time. I will do the duets, you know, and the songs that I wrote, I end up fusing them with the guys that are doing them instrumental. Those duets, you see, I'm singing most of the songs there. I'm singing my original stuff, you see. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe someone will see that this guy is. Yeah.
And then the genre game of that, I hear some of them by R&B and come yeah, this is like some boys to men things.
Versatility, dim low, uzanifumana ecaweni.
Yeah.
Awuzanifumana ecaweni. Lord, do it for me. Ndikhona pha. Uzabene ndivulelele ndiyanqonqoza.
Yeah.
Yabo, ndikhona nakwezo, like ndingumntu nje owuthandayo umculo. Even xa ndihlelele nje okanye ndidrive, andimameli opera, andimameli classical music, ndimamela umbhaqanga. Yabo, ndizimamelela umbhaqanga, ndizimamelela that music, because I know into yobana kwaba bantu ikhona le nto yaba-inspirishayo, yabo. Yabo, there is something. So that's why uzandifumanisa into yobana ndiyalunga nakulo umculo unje. Undifuna kwi-jazz ndizawuba khona. Undifuna gospel ndilapha gospel. Uba undifuna what is it, country music? America, yeah, ndizokurephela nokurephela mna. Olaba fethu asiphethe umcimbi oright imbizwe plan banaba nice. It's all about the niggas who can always do it right. Ndikhona.
Musical and vocal range, you can see Thembani Matika, and I'm listening to him, and I know we really grew up Kutula every time, and I know when you hear talent, you really want to do something, and nudge someone, call him to actually come through and actually render some items for you. Of course, you're going to pay, which is good, to enable him in order to actually move further than where he comes from. Kwesi strato sasezwelitsha uthetha ngazo uthi suka kuzo kukho ubhuti kuthiwa ngubhuti Mgcina phaa.
Yes.
Wayefota grade.
Yes.
Ngutata omkhulu. Wayefota ingathi uselwandle.
Kodwa ulapha endlini. Uba unayo ipicture
Mgcina
ungaselwandle uhlala ezwelitsha. Awuwazi uba unayo awuwazi ezwelitsha.
So I was actually, I went on social media, on Facebook, just asking for people to just connect me with this guy, because really I would like to do something, especially with the work that he has done in the 90s. I feel there's an opportunity there that should be exploited and explored. I also see you having a camera. You know, I can see you. Where are you emotionally and mentally? Because I see you touching, you are literally touching and trying to actually get something. Where are you emotionally and mentally?
That's me, my boy. The energy in Nayo doesn't allow me to sit and relax.
Yeah.
You see, when I just think about something, I don't dig deep or think deep or overthink about it. Yeah. If I see that okay, fine, that thing I can do it. Yeah, I make sure that I do my research and stuff, and then I do it. Because ndikhona uzanibona ke nyimi ndinqonqa, yabo. Yeah, ndingumntu renovator izindlu. I do your bathrooms, I do your cupboards, kitchen cupboards, anything that has to do with the renovations zendlu ndikhona ndibamba ngokwami. Even in my car there are tools there. I can show you even now, you see. And also I used to be a photographer, grade 8, standard 6. I bought myself a camera here in PE. I do have relatives that are here. So I bought a camera, I think it was 49 rands at that time. So I went back to King, and then I started to try and make money out of it. And then for Taban Gag, Nancy Ndichonga up. Maphume besike gidlo uyayibona laa nto.
No, eza camera that nazo
Yeah, it's wrong. Lensing up and then yeah. Kwakusenzeka loo nto.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've met a guy who was selling his camera. I think it was a Pentax. It was using films. Yeah, so I started with that Pentax. I bought my flash and stuff, and I started to make money. And I'm one of the guys that were doing very well, or good photographers at that time. You see. And abantu ke bandithandile bandisupportile abantu baseZwelitsha Bisho yabo around Eastern Cape, because ndaluza equipment yam, if I can remember, in a vendor. I was doing a documentary at that time, and then they stole my bag, everything. You see, everything. I had 2 video cameras, and then I had 2 still picture cameras. So I lost the thing, and then I told myself that, okay, let me rather use the voice that I'm hearing, because I know there's no one who's going to steal it and stuff. Yeah. So
tell me, what did you do with the negatives? Do you still keep some negatives? Do you have an archive? No?
No, man. I don't know where they are even now. I don't know, because I think when I was doing grade 10, I started to move out of my house. I went to rent a flat. Ever since then, you can just imagine, ever since then, I've never stayed
at home again.
At home, yeah, you see. So I told myself, now what, let me go and hustle and stay at my place and buy the things that I can buy. If I have food that can sustain me, and then I have the talent that I have, let me rather focus on that. You see, that's what that's me.
It's a tough life that you've experienced, coming from a big family, having to navigate through life and uzama izinto as much as you can. And it takes an emotional toll on anyone, I suppose. And I want to find out, to what extent has music assisted in that emotional, well-being? Is there anything else that is assisted in that emotional well-being? How do you deal with that toll of that emotional pressures?
Yeah, if mamela, most of the songs that I choose, the repertoire that I have, you'll find out most of Ezngoma, they are based in a Christian, or was nobu Christu phakathi. I don't have a song that is negative. I always tell abantu and artists as okay, you see, man, we are rap yathini, but uthini kula rap yakho, uyabo? Because abantu abafuna awuzothuka abantu okanye uthini, uyabo? You know, into yobana as a black person, uyabo, most yethu i-background yethu ayikho mnandi, i-rough, uyabo, i-rough. So elithemba mna ndinalo into yobana ubomi bam buzawutshintsha ngenye imini, leli ndiliportreya through lo music ndiwuculayo. Even the prayer, this song, it's a big song. It's not my song, but it's a song that I love. Ebutshintshayo ubomi bam. That's why most of the time xa ndiyicula, I will see abantu abahleli phansi belila. You see, because I know it gives hope to the people. That's the only thing, because apha elifeni siphila loo nto. We just need to be happy, at peace, and enjoy life. We understand?
Yes.
Singabe sicinga kakhulu, because sizawuhamba sihambe sisoleke, but at least we must masishiye izinto ezinhle, yabo, mababe khona abantu who look up to us, yabo, more especially youth. Abantwana bakuku kunzima kubo futhi man, njengoba kukho i-drugs nje nentontona kubuhlungu, but siyazama into yobana at least umntana makaxa ikubona e-areyeni yakho aqombe laa bhuti wayehlala phaa wayethe, uyayibona laa nto, but wenza this now. Uyabo, xa ukule age awenzeli wena everything that you do, awuyenzeli wena, wenzela the people that are around you. Uyabo. Ongabaziyo nongabaziyo.
And then ke ngoku lona umntana othi yena ufuna ufuna ucula njengoPavarotti, you know.
Yes.
What sort of advice would you give to that person? How do you train one's voice to be able to sing? What do you do to take care of the voice? Zeziphi ingcebiso onganika umuntu ofuna ucula?
Okay, yazi into endilibele bendikhe ndayi-choir master eBreibach High School. Eza sikolo ndisithathile for 2 years. Ndasibeka at least endaweni right, uyabo. eBreibach isisikolo sesimix Mkhaladi, Xhosa and stuff, yabo. So ndandingu-choir master wapha. Ndandibatrayina ke abantwana. Mna ayikho imedicine endinoyinika umuntu oculayo ofuna ucula. Ngaphandle kwale nto bana lala. Your voice needs rest. Yabo. Okwesibini, drink a lot of water. Okwesithathu, you need to practice. You need to practice. You need to make sure that as notes that you cannot hit. If I go no, like I go higher and higher and higher, they're all here. Zilapha engqondweni. If wena ucinge into bana awuzofika. But if uzixelele into bana I can go uzama. With ivoice yakho. No de asufuna ufana nami. Uyaliva ilizwi lakho linjani? Ungaya nawe.
Yeah. Okay, let's
yeah.
But okay, now you say you must sleep, you must actually drink lots of water, and then you must practice.
Yes.
And part of that practice kucula.
Kucula. Yeah.
Okay. Because sikhule kuthiwa if ufuna ucula ngohlobo oluthini kufuneka utshaye and utshaye particular things. I don't know, do those things even work?
Yeah. Yabona kwakubakho amaxesha whereby uzawutshayisa uzanuka intsango ibiliswe ithwaselane nonke apha ekhwayeni ivoices zenza right. Kwakucollapse abantu yayingapheli hour ungekho abantwana abacollapsileyo esikolweni. Yayingapheli hour. Mhlawumbi kwacollapse 4 okanye 5 no. Kaloku mos umkhonzumisa
Oh, yeah, okay.
But when ucimba bahayi bona wena ucimba ulungisa ngapha kanti umosha so end up ungena choir.
Intsango inazo ilaniki medicinal attributes zayo, especially when it comes to the voice, or maybe the respiratory tract.
Yeah.
Because umuntu onesifuba ubedla ngoseliswa intsango ifudunyezwe because ineza oils iziphumayo. And I feel even during COVID, I did actually drink, and I felt it's helpful. Makes me calm.
Never. So I think yona nto ingamandla bangabe abantu uthwasela oil ginger ntoni I think ziflames kukhona into ihlala lapha leyo yabo yeah bafuna uhlisa yona ngeza zinto so zikhona ke izinto ethi xa uzisele xa besitsho abanye abantu zihlise but mina ndiyazi ngoba ne-voice ne-warm up water, sleep,
no
practice, yeah, and then before you sing make sure uba uyawomisha ivoice yakho needs to be warm sizazihlela wena eza flames.
Bakhona abantu abazi-choir masters that you appreciated. I know very few, but I know whereby ubuthetha ngotata kwakuthiwa nguMakhaya Mjani.
Yes, Mr. Mjani, yes.
That's like an iconic status kind of a person. Of course, bakhona nabanye, but bakhona abantu that you sort of appreciated from a distance or.
I don't want to lie. Andizuya kude. Ndizawuhlala apha kwesi space sam. Baninzi abantu that are doing very, very, very well. You see, there's a guy. I think umncinci nalapha kum uDumsani Thembani. Uhlala zone 6. Conductor Zwelitsha art choir, and ebeka waculisa neLovedale, I think. Uculisa naseForte, yabo. That guy is doing very well. There are other guys as a sorry guy. Sorry, Mr. Andile Mahlangu. that guy is one of the guy owabanga into yobana ndibe ngulo mntu ndinguye. Yena wabethelela phezu kwento seyikhona wathi qhubekeka yabo. Even now, each and every time when I'm going to sing, you see, okanye ndinenyanga at least enhle ene events that are coming, I will pray and ask them. I know, I believe nobana the guys that passed on, they are closer to God. You know, I always try and speak to them in my prayers to be with me.
And what's that stage? Is it cool? Who do you stand with?
You see?
Yes. So, you know, you have to.
It's not easy, man.
Yes.
It's not easy.
Was preparing for a stage where you know that you're going to have to perform.
Father, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, this is the day that you have blessed me with. I'll rejoice and be glad in it, you know, because I know we can do all things most through Christ, which strengthens us, you know. There's no one else when it comes to me, you know. And I trust in God because it's because of Him. Grace, 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 grace.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting with Thembani Matika, and as you can hear, he just burst out in song every time. I really, it will be great to actually experience him live. I don't know, I think haven't you sang Nono Mapotwe?
Yes.
Tim Kulu.
That's my sister.
Yes, yes. She's also an epic sort of vocalist.
Yes.
Just can't get enough of Onomapotwe.
Yeah, she's very good. She's very, very good. She's my sister anyway. Yeah, we used to sing together in so many places.
Sister in what way?
Yeah. I want to most maintain a matrixa no khadebe ngapha.
Oh, okay.
Yena ngumakhadebe.
Yes.
Okay. Ulapho kwalicala likatatami.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so okay,
no, that's great. So again, we want to urge you to be able to invite and extend your invitation to Thembani. But I want to give him this book because I wrote this book. The reason why I wrote this book, and I seldom talk about it, is that there's a time where a leader knows what to do, technical things to do as a leader. We need to do this for the people and do that for the people and everything. But then there's a time where you need to know yourself from the inside. There needs to be these innate attributes that needs to be highlighted or encouraged out of you to build this person that needs to deliver the technical things of what a leader does. Yes. And most of the time, you first need to be able to lead yourself very well. And so I wrote this book, Leadership and Insignia More Enduring, in order to accommodate people who are trying with their own lives, spending their own time to try and actually move something, a cause, a belief, a dream from one place to another, a group of people themselves to the next person, also being inspired by things that are happening around, not to even look very far. I like that you reference someone, also Zwelitsha, who's even younger than us, who's doing so well. In so doing, you're also telling that person that you actually are notable, you are noteworthy to mention on such platform. So that's a gift that I think I want to give to you, and find time where you can come on December and read. I'd appreciate that.
I'll start
Any
it today.
feedback would be great.
No,
Now that you body, do you have anything else to say before we close?
Yeah. I'm happy, man. I'm happy that sikwazile ukhula anyway yabo ku situations ezingafaniyo sibe kanti siyakwazi ba kule ndawo siqine sibe ngalamadoda singawo yabo. I so wish inobana nawo kolakhe icala uThixo kwandisele akunike zonke izinto uzinqwenelayo ebomini bakho. Ndiyazi ke ufuna abantu abapatient. Be patient, my lead. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. Xa kukho abantu abafana nawe abakwazi ukusinika ezi platforms kungekho lula uzifumana. So yeah, I really, really appreciate it.
No, ndiyabulela, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Love you, man. Love you, man.
Yeah, no, we have to learn ukuthi siyathandana.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I said to my mother that Dr. Mamcina,
Yeah.
I think it was so difficult. This is such a difficult thing to do. And it's an important thing to do, especially I know where we find ourselves as men, and I know where we find ourselves as black young men. When I say young in this sense, I mean like the emerging someone who's trying to build anything, aspiring, an entrepreneur, a pioneer who's trying to build anything. I know the space publicly is becoming small for indoda ezamayo esadinga uncedo kwezinye izinto, because there are these commitments you need to do, you need to fulfill at home. You know, abantwana bayakhula, you know, abantu ababhinqileyo bakhona, and all those things. And sometimes you just need to find a corner just to nudge one another and say, you are doing well, man. We support what you are doing. We don't have anything else to do at this stage, but we support what you do. So ndiyabulela kakhulu. Thanks for coming and actually sharing your story with us. And I'm sure you can write your own book, which I'm looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Thembani Matika, Upavo, a guy that we will be celebrating as well, I'm sure, in the new year, and calling him to sing in your event. Thanks for watching. Until next time.